Hey guys, Bladerwire here with a new StarCraft English commentary, and this is going to be set 3 in the match between SK Team 1 and Sparkyz, played here in the semi-final of the STX Cup 2009. And spoilers for those of you who may not have seen the first 2 sets on my account for whatever reason, go watch them first, please. S2 is sitting here for the 3rd time in that booth for SK Team 1. He managed to defeat he managed to defeat he managed to defeat Hogil in game 1, and he managed to defeat Justin in game 2, but both of these are not very worthy opponents. FakeYellow, however, who is the yellow Zerg right there at the top, is much more of a worthy opponent, especially with his latest achievement, the silver medal in the OSL, losing to Jaedong in this epic final. I mean, I guess it wasn't that epic. Jaedong pretty much totally dominated, but still, it's pretty epic that FakeYellow managed to make it that far. And this shows that he's not that bad of a player, and plus he's got a lot of ZVZ training as of late, since he had to play Jaedong. He also will play Luxury in the and Bisu is laughing his ass off. I don't know if it's because of the girls always laughing and looking at him and hiding their faces, or because these 2 Zerg players totally suck and he would defeat them in 1v2. I don't know. Whatever, he's the PvZ master, so he can do that. He can do whatever he wants, I guess. And he will also play, as I was saying, Luxury in the WCG Korea 2009 qualifiers, so he probably trained quite a lot. And you see very different, kind of different builds. On the one side, 9 pool, then gas. On the other side, gas before pool. A little bit more risky, I guess, from S2, but gives him the advantage of Lair and fast Zerglings at the same time, so he will be able to tech up a lot quicker and get that advantage if he, of course, manages to defend. On the other hand, Boxer, he's he's definitely the spirit of SK Team 1. And on the other side, FakeYellow went for this 9 pool, probably because he knows that Destination is a very cheesy map. A lot of people like to go 4 or 5 poolish, and maybe S2 even as well, since he's not that good in ZVZ. FakeYellow also not that good at 40%, but compared to 25% of S2, a lot better. So he probably expected some cheesy stuff. That's why he went for a little bit of a safer build, I guess, my opinion. Whilst S2 maybe expected this and then went for gas before pool. Now he has to defend this. The first Zerglings arriving here over the ramp, and that sunken colony has to pop right now. It does pop. Oh man, that was close. That was really close, but it does pop immediately. You see the lair going into construction here as well, but the Spire should be able to go down a little bit earlier on here for S2. You see putting down the second hatchery. So this is the big advantage that you get off of this build, the possibility to put down that second hatch within your main and just overrun your opponent with superior numbers of mutas. And FakeYellow has to do, of course, something right now. He does have the much superior Zergling forces, and he should defend that Spire there, because there is a movement of forces, and indeed it's going to be an attack on the Spire right now from the above. And this could be it. This could be crucial here from FakeYellow, taking down the Spire. I don't know if he's going to make it. Probably yes, and indeed it blows up, and he kills the Spire. Oh, and you see the look on S2's face. He's like, shit, man, I should have known that. I mean, he had the Zerglings in a very poor position. Had he brought the Zerglings not below the Spire, but above the Spire before building it, and maybe 1 or 2 drones for safety mining in the area, he could have held that. He could have held that for the sunken colony to pierce through those Zerglings. But as such, he now was also forced to cancel that hatchery to put down that the second Spire of his over there, and will now, of course, also have to go to expand, because FakeYellow expanded. He now has to put the second hatchery at the expansion to get that second gas. But imagine, had he defended properly, he would have had this the situation just like now, but one extra hatchery, and how important would that have been? That would have been so crucial, getting those units much quicker out, having a lot more units, a lot more forces on the ground. So killing that Spire may have really won FakeYellow the game, especially with his superior skill, and I believe a little bit further on in economy right now. He should be further on in economy. This should be very difficult for S2 to gain right now, to come back into now, especially since he's not that good of a player. You see that one Zergling trying to go and get a little bit of a scout, a little peek in the opponent's base, but this has been denied, and now it's moving into a very standard ZVZ. Both getting their mutas out right now. First muta out for FakeYellow, going towards the expansion. First muta's out, however, for his opponent, for S2 as well, and as such, I don't expect anything big happening for now. It's probably again going to be just like in set 1 versus Hogiel, both guys getting ready, getting their armies prepared for the battle. And I think that when it comes down to it, as far as micro is concerned and unit mixture and it's going to be FakeYellow who will have the upper hand. Also taking that second gas crucially a little bit earlier on. I don't see second gas. Okay, second gas right now, but a little bit later. And these are signs of FakeYellow again being somewhat ahead in the game against S2, and he's going to send actually some sniping Scourge here, and he will. Oh, he actually managed to snipe. Very nice. I think he killed one, or I think he killed one muta there. That's a fair job from him. Rambo Zergling trying to get it with the drones, of course, losing. And yeah, I'm waiting for something to happen. Both guys still messing up their armies. And now an attack seems to be coming from FakeYellow. He does seem to be more confident, also with a superior land army, and it's gonna be a diversion. He diverts the mutas with his Zerglings and will attack the workers of S2. Of course, this is going to be a trade, because on the other hand, Yellow, of course, does not have anything to defend his workers with either. So both guys basically having their air forces in the other guy's base, they will both kill each other's workers. And by the looks of it, it's my fair guess that actually FakeYellow knew what he was doing. He did lose all workers, but he killed all of S2's workers, and he does seem to have a certain advantage. He will kill that egg that should have been spawning. Oh no, actually not, but he does manage to snipe them. And so I do believe that with this attack, all in all, FakeYellow did know what he was doing, and he does have the upper hand now as far as these two air forces are concerned. I think he has maybe 1-2 mutas extra and maybe 1-2 Scourge extra, plus those Zerglings, which he could use right now. He's probably gonna harass as the at the expansion, since the main has the sunken colony still. He's gonna harass at the expansion, maybe try to bring the air force of S2 back home to defend, and then try to catch it off in the kind of situation that he wants to be in with his own Scourge, and try to inflict quite some damage. And he did manage to get 50 minerals for one drone, so he will be slowly but surely eventually be getting to one extra muta. It's gonna take a while, but a couple of trips of that drone, and he's going to be able to get either Scourge or a muta. I'm not sure what he's going to go for. And actually, in fact, I was wrong. I thought that FakeYellow will try to distract with the Zerglings and attack again, attack the mutas, but he did not do so. He pretty much just sacrificed his Zerglings. Maybe he actually thought that he could take down the hatchery, but he was a little bit wrong there. It's a very, very close battle here. You see by the eyes of these two guys how close it really is. and you see the drone having to do everything over here. It's going for minerals, it's going for gas, it's doing everything. And it's actually gonna get killed. No! Oh man, and it's gonna be the final battle right here. And those, oh man, and you see that indeed FakeYellow did have the upper hand. A little bit caught off guard. I did not realize that this would be the final battle, and indeed it's gonna be GG right now from S2. S2 did go for that drone, but in the process he got his muralist sniped by so many Scourge that he just couldn't win this battle himself. With a Scourge he did indeed inflict some damage, but simply not enough. And FakeYellow did have the numbers. I actually think he could have engaged in battle a little bit earlier. Maybe he just wanted to play it safe, I don't know. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's a victory for Height Sparkyz, and it's 2-1 right now. Fourth set coming up next with FakeYellow versus, I don't know, not entirely sure. Definitely SKT has such a great selection of players that I don't really see them being able to lose this from this point on.